go.
And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Seattle Supersonics. With Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg, I'm Kevin Harlan. And we've got David Aldridge reporting in from the sideline. Peyton, the shot goes in. First shot, first basket. Here we are, still in the young part of this season, Clark. But for teams that are hot, how do you keep that going?
Well, there are a lot of different approaches you can take. Teams that are on a roll, Kevin, they know that. They feel it, and they want to keep it going. You know, these guys are getting up and eating the same things for breakfast, doing the same workouts, going to bed at the same time, kind of establishing a routine. Well, maybe not all the guys, but that's what I'd be doing. I'd be trying to keep everything the same to stay on that roll.
And so Miller will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
Got to give them credit. They played well offensively. However, the opposing D, non-existent.
It was poor, but they took full advantage of that. You still have to make the buckets.
Seattle with the ball. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Hey, let me tell you something. It's hard to win, really hard. So sometimes you lose, but you still play well. That happens when you're playing against good teams.
Only one team can win a game. And as you said, there are times when you come out, play a solid game, but it's just not enough.
Here's Peyton following the score by Indiana. Out to the right wing. Shoots the three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Boy, the sharp shooting of Peyton, admirable. You can't afford to give him daylight from deep.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with the Pacers head coach. I asked him if he had any adjustments for surviving Gary Payton's defense. Coach told me, we know the pressure is coming. He told our guys to get into our sets quickly. If we aren't crisp and Gary is pressuring and taking away shot clock, we're going to have a hard time finding a good look. Back over to you, guys.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Peyton. He's coming off a 22-point game against Denver.
And his playmaking was phenomenal, directing their offense with his court vision. Normally, he knocks that down. The defense got a gift.
Here's Mullen over Peyton. Peyton with some nice D. And so Peyton will bring it up for Seattle. Pass to Hawkins. The three. The rebound by Crozier. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. The Sonics leading. With the step back. It's blocked.
We'll see the block from Schmitz about once a game on average. And boy, does he have an extensive reach.
And this demonstrates his strong work ethic. His teammates appreciate how hard he goes on the offensive glass.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Shooting too many blanks in this one to stay close.
Maybe try something different. Couldn't hurt at this point.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. On defense, the Supersonics. Pass to Hoiberg. Rose scanning the floor. Back to Davis. Got a piece of it. Trying to get open is Davis. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Sonics leading by 3. Here's Crotty. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. 5 to shoot. Here's Owens. Great tee that time from Davis. And so here is Indiana. Outside Rose. Pass to Hoiberg. Here's Rose. He's guarded by Ellis. Fades and shoots. Here's Davis to stop the drought. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Winning play there. Saw the opportunity to take a second crack at it.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Williams a screen. Right wing. Now here's Owens. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Denver.
And he also put in work on the glass, doing the dirty work for his team as well.
And it's Rose penetrating. That will count. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Seattle ahead, leading by 3. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
At the defensive end is where they've really set the tone, making them work for everything.
And that's all you can do. Players are going to make shots. It's all about contesting as best you can.
Sonics leading by 3. To the middle. And here is McKee. Hasn't made one yet. Rose against Ellis. Rose passes to Hoiberg. 6 to shoot. From past the arc. That left strength comes up with the rebound. And here are the Sonics. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home.
Showing some hops right there. Love seeing Owens rise up with purpose.
Hoiberg passes to Rose. Here's Hoiberg. Here's the 3. And once again off the mark by Indiana. Williams dishes to Ellis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Mark, in general, the game's as physical now as it's ever been. There's no such thing anymore as easy buckets.
Yeah, I agree with that, Kevin. And you've got to give a lot of credit to the bad boys in Detroit for that. The physicality they brought, but also the mental toughness, the ability of that team to wear you down physically, emotionally, and mentally. And we know it's a copycat league, so what the Pistons did and had success with is something other teams are trying to duplicate.
And Indiana making a change here. Miller's checked in.
Known as a dead-eye three-point shooter, Ellis is also someone that can get hot in a hurry.
He's off on the second. Pacers trail by 6. Coach, a tough stretch for this offense.
I'd say they need to get back to what they do best. Right now, that's a question mark.
A big question mark. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
Yeah, he's hurt, has to come out. It's an unfortunate situation. Man.
Well, we are all wishing him the best. This game is better when he's on the floor.
Baker, he's checked in for Owens. Down low, here's Baker. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Baker's got the lead up to 6 now for the Sonics.
Fantastic work from the big fella inside. Baker's teammates know he can do damage in there.
Back to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Over Payton. Ellis surveying the D. Payton outside.
Come get it, come get it.
With a floater. Stolen by Rose. Here's Miller. No good that time. Good D by Payton. And so Ellis will bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Outside, Payton out to the right wing. Here's Baker. And he banks in the layup. Baker's got 4 this quarter.
Something Payton does so well. He's a phenomenal distributor and pace setter for this offense.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. Taking a look at Seattle. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Here's Best, covered by Payton. Pass to Mullen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Mullen is an expert at catching defenders a little out of position.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
Known for his incredible work ethic, Mullen can often be found in the gym, honing in on his craft.
The Pacers making a switch here. Davis is checked in. And Mullen drops them both.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
Sonics leading by 6. There's 1:40 left in the first half. Ellis wide open. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
The quick trigger of Ellis. That's why it's imperative that you stay tight on him.
Davis sets a screen. Here's Crozier. Offensive rebound. Davis. It's good on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
Payton looking around. Pass to Baker. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They don't hesitate when they get their opportunity to punch it inside.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And the free throw, no good.
A double-double threat. Baker is a reliable big man who scores well inside and hits the glass with ferocity.
There's 48 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They grabbed their own miss. Davis got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Seattle leading by 8. Ellis, the pass to Payton. Back to Ellis. Pass to Hawkins. Outside, Payton. And here's Hawkins. Now Payton, defended by Mullen. Second shot opportunity. Misses at the rim. And so that brings the first half to a close. Sonics lead by 8. We'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Pacers trail by 8. A moment for an injury report.
Hi guys, the head athletic trainer for Seattle let me know the status. He told me that although he twisted the knee pretty badly, nothing looks like it's torn. There's never a good time for injuries, but right in the thick of the season, this is a difficult one to navigate. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. That was an important update, Clark, for this team.
Certainly was. The more clarity on an injury, the better for everybody.
Well, as a coach or GM, you want to have a backup plan, but you need to know the timetable.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for the Supersonics. Gary Payton, 2 shots.
shooting 2.
That's good from Peyton.
Known as both a lockdown defender and legendary trash talker, Peyton plays with an edge that is infectious and annoying.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pacers trail by 8. Here's Best. Still yet to score. Outside Mullen. Pass to Best. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Smits, good.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
It's Hawkins on the wing. Here's Stepanya. On the wing, Peyton. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Indiana. Miller outside. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. Miller's got 5 points so far.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
Timeout called here. The Supersonics decide to talk it over. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Peyton with the ball. He has 7. Over Best. No good from Peyton.
Well, that's another low percentage shot. He's been settling throughout this game for those kinds of shots.
Smits passes to Crozier. For the tie. Schrempf gets the rebound.
Perhaps he was a little too open that time.
Won't see that from him very often.
Pass to Peyton. Can't connect from short range. Pacers trail by 3. Miller the pass to Best. Now here is Mullen. Indiana moving the ball around. Here's Smits. Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
And that pass just got away from him. Well off his target.
Ellis is checked in for Seattle. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And hopefully that one-handed dunk gets him going.
I think that's why he went for it. These guys need a boost, don't they?
Yep.
Especially in a game this close. No question.
And Gary Payton is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Sonics making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Into the lineup for the Sonics. Number 15, Aaron Williams.
Here's Hoiberg. Scoreless thus far. Over in the corner, Rose. Just 4 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And Zoelos will bring it up for the Seattle Supersonics. It's a 5-point game. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Hoiberg. Back to Miller. The kick out to Rose. From the high post. That shot off the mark.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
Well, I tell you, his vision has been outstanding in this one, finding many opportunities to create for his team.
This is how you run an offense, moving the ball and rewarding ready shooters.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. That's good from Williams.
Still early in the game. Every point matters.
Pacers trail by 8. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Here's Davis. It's hauled in by the Sonics.
Defense doing just enough right there. Sometimes that's all you need.
Ellis, the pass to McCoy. 32 seconds left here in the third quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. It's stolen by Rose. Spins. Pass to Hoiberg. Six to shoot. Back to Rose. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And so it's the Seattle Supersonics holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We've got more in store for you right after this. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Crotty. Up top, Schrempf. Pass to Crotty. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And it's Smith with the rebound. Pacers trail by 8. Outside Rose. Here's Smits. Here's Pope. Pass to Rose. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Davis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Davis has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Pacers. Here's Crotty. He's covered by Rose. Now Ellis to the left side wing. Here's Crotty. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Sonics lead by 8.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
The Pacers call timeout.
During this timeout, they have to be talking about how to improve the offense.
I think they're drawing up their best play, trying to get an easy bucket. A good after timeout play.
Al Harrington's checked in for Indiana. Miller comes in for McKee. Gary Payton, he's checked in for Seattle. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pacers talked to his team during the timeout. Now, he said, come on, can anybody make a three? We have to be better from deep. He implored his team to find the shooters, get them open with movement and picks. We'll see if it works, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Now, here is Davis. And it's Williams with the jam.
Those are exactly the kind of plays that win you games. Real savvy on the defensive end. And then give them credit now for looking to go straight up the court with the ball. No hesitation whatsoever.
On the wing, Miller, covered by Payton. And it falls over the rim and in.
Terrific effort from him, really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
Now here's Payton, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Crozier. Pulls the trigger. Takes advantage. That J is good. Sonics leading by 6. Payton outside. Five on the clock. What a finesse finish on the way-in.
Good tight handles for Gary Payton, and he knows how to use them effectively.
Indiana, they're working against the clock right now. It's taken away by Payton.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the game. It's deflected, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Supersonics will retain possession.
Boy, he just about got that one, but it ends up slipping out of bounds.
And now you expect him to increase ball security and start playing it safe around him.
Now here's Payton. 5 to shoot. Launches it.
And, you know, Payton enjoys toying with the defense, including finding ways to get them to foul.
Timeout, Sonics.
At the line for the Sonics, Gary Payton taking 3 shots. Timeout, Seattle.
So the first of 3 is good, and that will put them up by 9. The second one drops, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And he nails the third. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Crozier. The 19-foot shot. It's in. His shot is pure. And here's Hawkins. Now, here is Shrimp. Hawkins with it. That does not go.
They can't expect him to miss that shot consistently.
Miller. 2 points. That one goes.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
For Seattle, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Payton inside, can't get it to go. Now the Pacers with it. 7-point differential. Jumper is off. Into the lane, and that one falls.
Gary Payton.
I think that's what Payton does best, attack. Go at defenders and finish drives.
The 3 doesn't go. So we see the Sonics get the win here. And Clark, a quality win for them in a hostile environment, found a way to eke out a win on the road.
No home cooking, but they're still eating.